Hello, hello, everyone. It is day 8 of the Dr. Joanne Lewis Foundation Heart Healthy Walk Challenge. We are walking with you for 15 minutes a day for the month of February to raise awareness for heart health. So we have been doing this. We have been staying steadfast. We are committed that wherever we are, whatever we're doing, we're going to stop for 15 minutes a day and just walk with you to promote heart health. We have been giving you some tidbits every day about heart disease. And I said, come as you are, and that's what I do. I don't try to get all prettied up for you. This is how I am in my house. This is what I wear, so I'm not changing anything. I just stopped. I was babysitting. I just stopped 15 minutes, and that's what I promise you, that as long as God allows me to, that I will be walking with you 15 minutes a day for the month of February to raise awareness of heart disease. I told you all that so many people in the United States, men, women of all racial backgrounds, okay, millions, have heart disease, okay? It is the number one killer of men and women in the United States. And we talked about coronary artery disease. We talked about congestive heart failure. We talked about cancer and heart disease. We talked about diabetes and heart disease. We talked about, I believe we talked about stress and heart disease too. I would have to go back and check. But one of the things that I always encourage you all is, as you walk, just move your extremities, okay? So that you can release some nitric oxide, and so to keep those blood vessels nicely dilated. Okay, so the blood can flow, and that also reduces your risk of heart disease, and it also keeps your blood pressure down. Okay, so, but today I really want to focus on some preventive things that you can do, okay, to prevent heart disease. We always talk about eating a heart healthy diet. And what does that actually mean? And you don't really have to go overboard, because I think sometimes people, we tend to hear some of the things on different social media platforms, and we run and we go in, and that's all that we do, you know, or we change our diet just like that so drastically, and our bodies just can't adjust. So all the changes that you're making, try to make incremental changes. So if you used to drink, you know, a lot of sugary beverages, let's say you drink like 3 sodas a day, you know, for the first few weeks, just try to bring it down to 1 soda a day, okay? If you ate in fast food places 4 times a week, try to bring it down to twice a week, and then try to bring it down to once a week, and at some point you'll be able to eliminate it. But if you go all in all at once, anything that you do, you have to try to make it sustainable. And that's why a lot of fad diets don't work, because it's just too drastic all at once. Okay, so just make sure that whatever that you're doing, you're increasing your intake of fruits and vegetables. You should have a colorful plate, okay? You know, I was never an advocate for salads in the past. I used to give my friend, each time we go out to dinner and they served me a salad, I would give it to my friend. But if it's a healthy salad, because there are some salads that are unhealthy actually, but if it's a healthy salad, I try to really incorporate some green leafy vegetables into my diet. And I know some people say, wait a minute, I can't do a lot of green leafy vegetables because I'm on a blood thinner already for my heart. And so your provider should explain to you that when they're starting you on the blood thinner, the dosage that they're starting you on has to conform to how you also eat. So if you're a person that ate green leafy vegetables every day, so they're going to check your levels, and based on the fact that you eat green leafy vegetables every day, that's how they're going to dose you based on your levels, okay? But you also can't just stop right away eating all green leafy vegetables because that can affect your levels. So whatever changes that you're making in that regard, you have to collaborate with your healthcare provider and make sure that they are aware of whatever changes that you're making in your diet and your herbal supplements. So make sure that your care plan is well coordinated with your healthcare provider, okay? So again, just increase the amount of fruits and vegetables in your diet. Try to eat a low-fat, low-salt diet. And I know all of these things, they're very difficult because once we're so used to just eating certain things, it's very difficult to change bad habits. But I'm here to tell you that if you care about your heart, especially for those of you that are growing older like I am, actually February is my birthday month, so I will be turning the big 57. So I need to really focus on making positive changes that can benefit my health, because the older that you get, the more rigid your vessels are, and so you're more prone to heart disease, okay? Also, for those who smoke, please stop smoking. I can't say it enough. You know, smoking is a risk factor for so many illnesses and diseases. It's a risk factor not just for heart disease, but for cancer, for diabetes, you know, and we didn't even get to lung cancer. So please, if you smoke, and I know some people have been substituting vaping, there's a lot of research that's coming out about the negative effects of vaping. And for those of you who have substituted tobacco with weed, you know, there's a lot of research that's coming out about that also. So I'm going to shut down the music in the background for a second, because I really want you all to hear this. And I know some people just bypass the video, just see that I'm walking today and don't really take the time to listen to what I'm saying. But there's a lot of research that's coming out about the negative effects of marijuana smoking, okay? I know that, you know, it was touted as this great rescuer for people who smoke tobacco. Now they can just smoke weed. But this weed has a lot of toxins in it. And I think as time progresses and we start doing more research, we're going to see more negativity as far as weed is concerned, okay? So please try not to inhale, vape, any substances that can damage your lungs or damage your blood vessels, okay? Not only that, let's also try to decrease our weight. And one of the ways that we do that is not just with the new medications that are out now, the GLP-1s, everyone wants an injection to try to decrease their weight. But I say, let's try first diet and exercise, okay? Diet and exercise can help a lot. Plus, it keeps us healthy instead of introducing another substance into our system, okay? So before we go to any drastic measures, let's talk to a dietitian. Let's get on a meal plan. Let's get up every day and move. The big thing is to move. Just got to make yourself move. I'm telling you, I'm so tired today. I've been babysitting and just moving about, doing different things, that I really didn't feel like stopping to do this today. But it's very important that I practice what I preach. So if I tell you all to stop for 15 minutes, then I'm going to stop for 15 minutes. And once I get into it, it feels good, okay? It feels good once you really get into it. So trying to keep my heart healthy, trying to give a little bit of education. So also, decreasing alcohol intake, okay? Again, there's some research coming out. Y'all better, not that we won't have access to, data coming out from the World Health Organization or even some NIH data. You all better really pay attention to some independent sources to see what types of research is coming out about different things. Even some of the food recalls, we're not getting it from the FDA anymore. So please, make sure that you are monitoring some independent sources that can give us some information, just like on this bird flu, on the impact on not just birds, not just chickens, but also other mammals, So just please pay attention to what's going on around you. There's research coming out about alcohol, and just decrease the amount of alcohol consumption to decrease your risk of heart disease, okay? So we're getting there. We're almost there. Just keep on going. Don't stop. The Dr. Joanne Lewis Foundation is partnering with you to try to help keep you healthy, especially in this time where we don't know what kind of healthcare system that is going to produce itself during this time, okay? We don't know if they're cutting Medicaid, Medicare. We don't know anything yet. So it's up to each one of us individually to really take the time and help ourselves to stay healthy, to watch what we're consuming, to not eat a lot of processed foods, okay? To decrease our alcohol intake, to not smoke, to watch our weight, to keep on moving, and know our germline, I should say, know what our family history is, so that we can know what we're prone to, so that awareness is everything. Okay, once you know, you can do something about it. Just like if you're predisposed to certain types of cancers because of your family history, then you try to be preventive about it, okay? So I appreciate you all and your commitment to walk with us for 15 minutes every day. I thought I couldn't do it today, but I did it. I'm so glad you were able to come along with me. I love you all. Take care. See you tomorrow.